Foremost, before I get started, as always, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Hashem Al Shai. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And just going to get into a quick exhortation video, quick rebuke, whatever you want to call it, however you want to see it. All right. And pretty much is going into how, a lot of you brothers out there need to grow up. Okay. And, you know, you still have brothers, I'll say this, who are supposed to be seasoned. I'm going to use that word supposed to. All right. You're supposed to be a seasoned brother. You've been, in the camp for, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Right. And you're still doing childish things. Now, understand, we all slip, we all fall, we all make mistakes. Okay. But it gets to a point where, are you just being willingly ignorant now? It gets to that point. All right. Are you even trying to make adjustments? Okay. In your walk to improve? Or are you just, doing your own thing, basically just being rebellious? All right. That's something that, you really got to, ask yourself and be honest with yourself. Am I doing these things? Okay. And, there's just a lot of different things. Brothers need to communicate more. Okay. You need to really be disciplined. Make sure you're, handling, spiritual business first and foremost. Okay. Then also, hey, carnal business, things of this world. Because I'll say this, I've seen it before many of times. You'll have a brother be on top of his spiritual business, going to multiple camps, multiple classes, doing, all these videos. But, that brother can't even keep a job. That brother's not, and I'm just be straightforward, not even, cleaning his house. You know what I'm saying? Not taking care of, his appearance. All right. There's a balance to everything. Okay. You see? Jake needs to be, like I said, just be on top of these things. Also, this is just something that came to my attention. You'll have particular brothers in GMS, in your camp, that are following these other, other Israelites. Okay? They're getting misinformation. I'm going to repeat that again. You have brothers in GMS, in your camp, that will be following different Israelites, okay, and getting misinformation. And that shit's got to stop, man. Why are you even following these, men, okay? A lot of these guys, I'll say this. A lot of, men that are preaching, and that sound just like us. Look, they've learned from the apostles on down. But the thing is, they don't want to get in order. That's why they're not with the GMS camp, okay? They don't want to deal with, having a man over them, getting, corrected, getting rebuked, reproved, so on and so forth, okay? That's why they're doing their own thing. Hey, but when you leave a child, left alone, okay, he becomes willful. Then they start, messing up on, the high holy day, calendar, so on and so forth. Okay? There's no point of following these guys. And I'll say this, hey, if you're a man that's outside of GMS and you're teaching the correct doctrine, hey, keep doing it. I'll say this, I highly, advise you, okay, to get with, your nearest camp. However, you need to do things. Okay, maybe you might be a little bit far out. Hey, just communicate though. Start sending messages. That's my advice. Hey, if you don't want to take it, hey, do you then, man. I could care less. All right? You're not a part of this circle, so I could care less. Okay? Hey, that's your business. All right? But, like I said, point being though is Brothers, you got to be on top of your stuff, man. Grow up already. Have more discernment. It just, be more active. Whatever it may be. All right, but let me get this. This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. And you see, a lot of you guys are still acting like children. You haven't, stepped it up, so to speak, all right? Become that, that man, all right? And I'll say this, that word thought and understood, it goes into your reasoning. A lot of you guys are reasoning, as a child, as if you were still in the world. And look, when you come into this truth, you got to put off that old man. Let me get that real quick. I think that's Ephesians 4. It is Ephesians 4:22. You got to put off that old man. Okay? Look, that old man is off. That old man is not on point. Okay? With that being said, you're going to have those around you, your neighbors, your brethren, search you out, as the scriptures say. And then they're going to do what? They're going to rebuke and reprove when you're going off. And there's nothing wrong with that. You need it. Okay? You got guys, man, who are very, very hard-headed. And they continue to be hard-headed. Like I said, I get to a point where I just don't give a fuck, man. Honestly. Hey, you don't want to hear the rebuke and the reproof? It's only a matter of time before the spirit kicks you out, man. I've been in it long enough. I've seen it numerous of times. All right, you're not going to tell me that, oh, no, I'm going to be different, brother. No, you're not. You're not different. Okay? It ain't special, quote unquote. Like, it's real, irritating after a while. But I forgot, guys know everything, though. They've been in a few years, but they got everything on lock. But this is Ephesians 4. I'm going to start at verse... should I start at 21. Yeah, I'll start at 21. This is Ephesians 4:21, and it reads, "If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, and ye put off concerning the former conversation," which goes into your conduct. It's not just what you're talking about, okay, verbally. It's actually your deeds, your acts, what you do, okay, your conduct. See? And it says, "Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust." You see, it's corrupt. All right? It's corrupt. It's not on point. Because look, if it's not, as the scriptures say in Isaiah 8:20, if they speak not according to this word, what? There's no light in them. And if there's no light in you, then it's corruption, which leads to what? Destruction. You know what I'm saying? See, guys think they got it all, though. They come in it, into this truth, be in this thing for a few years, and they got it all. They learned a couple precepts, now they're on point. No, you're not. Hey, starting with the apostles on down, they even say they're still learning. And these men have been in it for I've lost count, honestly. Boy, apostles are, give or take, about almost 40 years. The other apostles, 35. You know what I'm saying? 30 years. All the other bishops, like about 25. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little more. You kidding me? They say they're still learning. And you're telling me you got it all? All right, buddy, you've been in it for 3, 4, 5 years. Okay. All right. You got it. Go do you then, man. Like I said, that's how I start feeling. Go do you, man. You don't want to listen. You don't want to take heed. You're above, the correction. You're above, different, assignments you got to do. All right, go do you, man. Let's see how that works out. You just had the elder brother, Jeremiah, okay, or Murph, as brothers may know. He just saw one of these bug-out reprobates, all right, who was in our camp. And he fell out. He's one of those new covenant boys. All right, he saw him. He said he's completely through, just done. You know, and that guy thought he had it all. He knew everything. Look at him now. We've seen other men too. Okay, they just all become through. Hey, I just told the brother Lahab how you had those dudes from Mississippi, right? A war in his little minion. They haven't made a video in fucking almost 5 months. Say you fall out, you do your own thing. This is what happens. Okay, and I've seen it many of times. No one has to tell me what's gonna happen. If you don't want to take the advice, go right ahead. All right, because I'm in that spirit, man. Like I look, we're too close to the end. I don't got time for bullshit, and I don't got time to. Well, I've always been in that spirit, man. Look, I don't got time to be going back and forth. You know, that's just me. If you don't like me, I don't care. I really don't. I'm not here to be liked. All right, I'm here to complete a mission, and that's it. If you don't like me, cool, man. Go kick some rocks elsewhere. Like I always say, hey, unsubscribe to me. Hey, if you're in my camp and you don't like me, hey, don't be by me. I really don't care, man. That's just my spirit. I'm trying to work on my own salvation with fear and trembling. I'm trying to be around, like-minded men. That's it. Well, let me keep reading. This is back in Ephesians 4:22. That ye put off the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. And that's what you got to do. You got to put on that new man, okay? Which, before you actually even become a new man, you have to be what? A newborn babe, okay? As a child, And a child does what? They listen. They listen. A little 3, 4, 5-year-old listens. And guess what? A 3, 4, 5-year-old, 6-year-old is going to get told what to do. Go clean up. Stop eating with your mouth open. Go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to be happening to you men out there when you come into this thing. You're going to have men tell you what to do. And you're just going to have to swallow down your pride and deal with it, whether you like it or not. And remember, these things aren't unrighteous too. The men that are telling you things are only doing it to help you out in the long run. Okay? You see? That's it. But guys get offended. Well, I'm this age and I've done this and I've done that. Who cares? Wow, cool story. Good for you. I don't care what you did in the world. This is the truth. Yeah, you're going to have men who are younger than you tell you what to do, rebuke you. Shit's fucking played out, man. It's real fucking played out. So that's the thing. A lot of guys, they want to bring things in the world, all right, to this truth, and it just doesn't mix. It's like oil and water. It don't mix. All right? Hey, but like I said, you guys out there that want to be rebels, you got it. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Because honestly, it saves me a goddamn headache, man. It saves me a headache. Actually, it makes me happy that you're gone. Oh, good. I don't have to be around this bullshit anymore. Like I said, a lot of guys, even starting with the apostles on down, they say a lot of guys that are even in the camps aren't even right. Really you're just, really the scriptures say it. Not everybody is a righteous man that's around you. Okay? And some of these guys might even be agents for all you know. All right? Some of these guys might even be, agents set up by Esau. Scriptures talk about how they want to spy out our liberties, you know, trying to, get any type of audio on you, any type of video on you, all right, to manipulate it, all right, for their own cause, to make you look like you're wicked and the problem of the earth. Nuts, man. But it's all good, because really, at the end of the day, look, the elect's going to get the big W over the beast system. You can't take down the elect. It's impossible. Okay? It's literally impossible. All right? Let me get some more scriptures. I'm just kind of in the spirit right now, just talking. All right? It's a lot here, man. I got all these people around me. Let me get some more scriptures. Let me get this real quick. In the book of Psalms 50. The main point is at the end of this verse. This is Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. And it says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes. And you see, the men of the Lord are going to get in order, okay? And with order comes what? Rank, okay? Comes positions, all right? And you got to deal with these things, whatever it may be, okay? Which a lot of guys, look, man, they want that preeminence. That's the problem. And it all comes down to your pride, really, A lot of guys want that preeminence. They want to be, the star of the show, okay? The lead actor, which it's not going to happen, okay? First and foremost, you got Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay? Then you have, all the apostle, who we got, King David, which is, the Apostle Peter, okay? Was it James and John? And the reason why I bring them up, I just read this recently. It talked about how, I believe that was in Galatians, the Apostle Paul said that they're the pillars. He specifically mentioned those three names, and those are the ones that were with Yahweh Shai during the Transfiguration. All right, even Yahweh Shai had order in his camp. But you don't have to follow order? All right, buddy. Oh, yeah, it's different in these times. Okay. And you got the other apostles, you know what I'm saying, in the spirit, whomever they may be. Okay, and then in this time period, who do you got as number one right now? Whether people like it, believe it or not, I could care less. You got the Apostle Tahar, the other apostles, the other elder bishops, all these elders throughout the camps who are the head of camps. Okay, got your different positionings, within the camps. Okay, you see. Well, you just came in and you want to be the star of the show. All right, buddy. I'm really going to follow a guy that has no experience. All right, I'm going to really be listening to you. Forgot you dealt with so much in this truth in a matter of 3, 4, 5 years, more than, brothers who've been in it for, 15, 16, 17 years, brothers like myself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got it, buddy. Whatever, though. Like I said, whatever. I could care less, man. I'm really in that spirit. If you ain't right, hey, man, get the hell away from me. I don't want to be around you anyways. Because at the end of the day, you're going to become a hindrance. And I don't want to be around that. I got enough going on in this world anyways. Got my own spiritual battles I got to deal with. I got brothers under me that I got to, make sure that they're on point. I got things that are in the world that I got to deal with. I'm good, bro. I don't need to deal with your bullshit. Hey, but it is what it is, though. But the main point of this lesson is just growing the fuck up, man. All right? I don't really have any other scriptures in mind right now, but that's the main thing. what I was trying to get at. And I'll say this, hey, you know, you brothers who are, you know, who have positions, all right, who are over other men, and really be watching them, man, all right? You know, it talks about knowing the estate of thy flock. I believe that's in Proverbs, okay? You got to know what's going on with these men. Start questioning them. You know, see where they're at, you know, in the scriptures, you know, spiritually speaking. Or if they didn't, you know, do X, Y, Z things, ask them what's going on. Be on their ass, man. If they don't like it, man, there's something wrong with that guy. You know? Because like I said, not every, you know, brother that's in this thing is on point. You know? And I've seen so many fallouts. So many fallouts. So, trust me, there's more to come. All right, but I'm going to end this lesson. Hopefully whoever was listening was edified. With that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shemel Shai. Also double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom.